Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. Again, before I get started on this, I just want to say thank you so much for 1K subscribers. If you haven't yet done it, you've probably got a couple, 2-3 hours between now and then to go and comment on the video that was released yesterday. That would be Sunday morning for you guys, and say whether the £50 giveaway that we are doing, because we reached 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away £50, whether that should be split, or whether that should be all one person that wins that £50. My personal opinion is we should do £25, £15, £10. It means you will get something for Christmas, and it's better that way. 3 people can win rather than 1. But it's up to you. You've got a little bit of time to still go comment on that. But yeah, thank you so much. It means the world to me, lads. I'm super thankful, super thankful for it all. And obviously on this video now as well, we had the first giveaway for £10, which was done on Saturday. So on this video, we're going to be picking the winner of that. But this video is going to be to teach you guys about how to invest this week. This week's a big week on FIFA. I'll explain why in a minute. We'll do the giveaway first. We'll pick the person that there is. Make sure, if you win this and you are not subscribed to me, I can check it. I will be giving it to somebody else. So I'm going to do a giveaway now. We'll see how it goes. As you can see, you've got the video there. Me looking absolutely ridiculous on my old screen. But we get the URL. Fingers crossed this works. Put it into there. And then we get YouTube comments. Start the raffle. James is the winner. I will check after the video if you are subscribed. If you're not, I suggest you subscribe very quickly. But you are the winner of this giveaway. So congratulations to you. That's £10 gift card for you. All you need to do is message me either on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, any of the ways that you can get hold of me. Just tell me what console you're on, and just tell me, essentially what console you're on, what country you're in. I need to know what country you're in as well. But congratulations to James. You are the first winner on YouTube. Winner of day 2 of FUTMAS. Congratulations. But let me start with this. So, we are going to be talking today about how to invest this week, how to make loads of coins. And again, things change on FIFA, but one thing that's remaining relatively constant is the pickup when people get the game, okay? So this week, the things you've got to think about. Today is Monday, so think about Thursday flipping. Always the first thing to do on your Monday is to think of Thursday flipping. Now, Thursday flipping this week could be very good. And the reason why I say Thursday flipping could be very good, at the moment the market's what it is. It's Monday, it's Sunday morning. It is what it is. But I'll show you a couple of players. For example, Marcus Rashford, at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, is like, yeah, about that. I think it's about, yeah, you have 7,000 coins, exactly. He's 7,000 coins at the moment, okay? And he's 7,000 coins because most people's teams are too meta now for the game. Most people have got something better than Rashford. The teams are better than Rashford. But what happens now, this week, obviously, Christmas Day is on Wednesday, I think, if I'm not mistaken. This week, loads of people, loads of kids, loads of men, loads of women will open up their presents and will have a copy of FIFA 20 sat in their stocking under the tree. And they're going to open up this game, and they're going to open up the game and they're going to have nothing. And so they won't be able to afford the ridiculously meta players straight away unless they go and spend those FIFA points, which they might. I'll show you in a minute, actually, what I mean by that. But they will be able to want to get players like Marcus Rashford, like Timo Werner, like Anthony Martial, like Sissoko. So players like this that you normally pick up for a Thursday flipping could be super effective, like Pokemon, super effective like Pokemon this week, because it means that you have the opportunity to go and pick up players at this price. Now, he's at 7k at the moment. He will drop off in Weekend League sell-off, I think, to maybe 6.4, 6.5. He's 7.4 now with that one that's sold. He'll probably drop off to about, I reckon, 6.5, 7 max, right? I'll probably pick up 2 or 3 of him once I've sold 1,000 cards, 100 cards that sat in my trade pile, just to see what happens. And the reason why I'm going to do that, I'm going to show you on my desktop. This is Marcus Rashford from FIFA 19, once it loads. And I've set it from the 21st of December to the 31st of December, okay? So you can see that in Weekend League, he was 1,000 coins going into that Weekend League, right? And then Christmas comes along, and he gets to Christmas a day, he's 1,800. The day after, he bangs to 2.6. So it goes from 1.5 to, so it's 1,000 coin gain there, right? Drops off a little bit, and then climbs, all up to 3-1 by New Year's Eve, okay? So as more people get the game, he doubles in price. So that's a big chunk of coins that you can be making on Thursday flipping this week. Massive chunk of coins you can be making. What you need to be mindful of is this is FIFA 20 and that was FIFA 19. So I would limit your risk, don't go too hard on it, but just try your luck at maybe 10 of them and see what happens. And not just Rashford, there are other cards too. If we look at Anthony Martial, for example, he started off at 5-4-5-0 on the 17th of December. He drops off. And we get to the 22nd, during weekend league this is, and he's 4,743. He climbs, he drops, and on Christmas Day, he's at 5,154 before spiking to 6,000. To keep moving forward. By the 31st, he ends up at 6,481. So from his lowest point of 4.7, he gains 1.7k. So he gains only 50% of his value on top of what he's got there. He gains by New Year's Eve. So now, if I'm buying Martial today and I'm thinking, right, he could gain 50% of his value. I'm not saying he'll gain 50% of his value, but let's say he does. Let's say theoretically he does. I don't know what he costs at the moment, but about 8k, which is what I thought. If he goes to 10k, you're looking at about 1,000 coins profit at that price. Maybe you can get him cheaper in weekend league sale off. If he goes to 11, 12k, you look at 2,000-3,000 coins a card, which is not bad at all. He could go even higher. There's no say why he can't. I've been mindful and not expect him to, but if you can buy him, I'd say try and buy him in weekend league sell off at 657, right, max. And then you can sell and try and sell him at 9, 10 in the hype. I want to show you what happens to big meta cards though. And now, this is N'Golo Kante. So, weekend league, on the 21st, he's at 357,000, okay? He comes to Sunday, he drops to 327, keeps dropping to 307 on Christmas Day. And then we see a steady climb to 337. And he drops off again. Back down to 311 after weekend league sell-off. So, I don't think the climb is as meta or as prolonged with meta cards. So, I think you can look there and go, okay, cool, actually, he's 307. If you sold him at 337 there, you'd be looking at about 15k profit a card. Realistically, because you use tax, you lose about 16.5k-ish, give or take, in tax. So you'd be looking at about 320 you'd be making off of him. So if you get as low as 307, 13k profit. Paul Pogba. He starts off at 343 on weekend league. After weekend league ends, drops down to 321. And then Christmas Day comes, he's 311. And he climbs up to 348. So again, if you sold him at that, you'd be looking at 331, so about 20k profit on him there. And then he just drops off again. And not massive drop off like Kante is, but it drops off relatively quickly after weekend league. So it seems to me like, yes, there's a drop, a massive drop. Well, I say massive drop, that's not true. There's a drop going into Christmas Day, and then there's a steady climb as the demand rises for him into weekend league again. You might say demand rise, but it might drop off just enough on Christmas Day that you can go, actually, I'm going to pick him up and make 10, 20k profit. And it's not to say that it's definitely going to happen, or it'll happen the exact same way. I'm confident it will. I'm probably going to buy a few players because I think it will do exactly the same thing. But there are definitely ways that you can go, hang on, these are the sort of players. And think outside the box. Don't just think of Martial, I told you that. Think of Werner. Think of Inaki Williams. Think of Morales. Players that people are going to look at and go, actually, that guy looks good for the coin value that I can get for him. Witzel, Delaney. Those sort of players are players that I'd be looking at just to see what they do. And again, it's a case for you guys. Those of you who are new to trading, it's a case of working out what works and what doesn't. For those of you who have been doing trading for years and whatnot, it's a case of working out the best way to maximise your time. Other things to look out for this week. We will probably still get marquee matchups on Thursday. Just be mindful that there are Boxing Day games, there are 28th games. I don't know how EA do it on marquee matchups, but I think it's random. So if I were you, I probably wouldn't pre-invest on marquee matchups this week. It's not been the most effective way of trading anyway, realistically. So I would just be mindful of that and the fact that there's a lot of games for EA to choose from this week. So I probably wouldn't bother too much with marquee matchups. FUTMAS obviously ends on the 24th, I think. The PRSBCs, they end on the 24th, so Tuesday. So tomorrow when you see this, I did tell all of you that panics about Rakitic's and whatnot didn't sell for Messi. They all went up yesterday to need 22k. Some of them I was sniping them last night. We don't know what other SBCs we're going to get, but just be mindful that the best way to do those SBCs now, so the Monday SBCs and the Tuesday SBCs, snipe the SBC fodder once the SBCs are out. Don't pre-invest. I've said this a few times. There's no need to. Yesterday I was picking up varieties for 15k, selling for 22k. Hence why I've now got 100 silver sat on my trade pile that I'm ready to sell. Once the market climbs again. And we are expecting that the Premier League SBC is in the code. It's been put on Twitter, it's in the code. We're expecting it. If you can still pick up Sheffield United silvers, Norwich silvers, Aston Villa silvers, teams that got heavy silver presences in them, if you can still pick them up for 1,000, 2,000 coins, you're on to a winner, especially Norwich and Sheffield United, because they're mainly silver cards, and they'll do exactly what the League SPCs have done for Serie A. If you look at Brescia, mainly silver. The defenders at the moment, I picked up loads last night for 6k because they all dropped off in price, which was great. Defender. 7. 7.9 at the moment, which is quite nice. They are all at 7.9 at the moment. If you think about it, you pick up 2k, you're making massive profit. Absolutely huge profit. So think about picking those up sooner rather than later. And just leave them sat in your club, even if they're doing nothing. If you get one of each of them and leave them sat in your club, if you pick them up for 1k, or snipe them up for 1k, and you sell them for what these guys get to 10k sometimes. But even if you say, let's say for argument's sake, you sell them for 7k, right? You make yourself 6.5k profit, roughly, maybe 5.5k profit after tax. 5.5k profit. If you pick up, I don't know, 15 of them, then you're literally looking at like 75k you did not have before, that for cards that just sat in your club for 15k spend. It's a no-brainer. To think about that this week, and be mindful, Team of the Year is coming. People do tend to sell off at some point. Right now we should be fine. I think the market's as low as it's going to be. But also be mindful that with SBC fodder you might have sat in your club, there's no base icon SBC anymore to keep those prices inflated. Prime icon icon swaps are out on the 26th as well on Boxing Day. Be mindful that can affect the price of any prime icons that are in your club. So just be mindful, keep an eye out for leaks, keep an eye out for anything that's going to affect the price of that. You do not want to be that guy who is 100k because you didn't keep an eye on the market. But lads, that's going to be the end of the video. That is your training for this week video. Like I say, do not forget, you've got probably another hour and a half to go and comment on the last video I uploaded, which is Saturdays, and tell me what should be done with the £50 giveaway. Should we split it or keep it together? That giveaway will come after Boxing Day. But for now, lads, I'm out. Have a good day. I hope you're enjoying the build-up to Christmas. I hope you're enjoying the videos. Peace out. Speak to you later.